you are muted. Make sure you are muted, and kindly also, if you are not called to ask a question, kindly do not put on your microphone unless the facilitator calls for question and answer time. You can switch on your microphone to talk. And when you're asking a question, kindly switch on your camera. And we do know that some of you may just be participating in case of the certificate you'll be receiving from RED. So we'll be taking live session attendance during the workshop, during the session, which will not inform anyone. And if we take this attendance, and at the end, we will compare with the attendance we will take after the session. And if it does not collaborate with it, you may not receive your certificate. So please make sure to stay with us, engage, and learn as much as you need to know in this digital world, and be impactful and contribute to either your workplace or whatever you are doing. Thank you. Dr. Martin.
Hi.
Hi, Doc.
Okay, thank you. Let me just share my screen. A minute just to share my screen. Okay, how are we all? Oh, everyone is muted so that I can just go ahead. Mariam, are we all muted?
Yes, Doc, we are all muted. You can go
That's
ahead,
fine.
please.
That's fine. Mariam, can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can now.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's fine. So good afternoon from Ghana. It's 4 o'clock here. And wherever you are, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. My name is Martin Thompson Ntem. I work with the Institute for Digital Marketing and Communication Ghana. And at the Institute, we do a lot of things. We do trainings, we do consultancy, but largely we train people in various areas, whether it is project management, whether it is digital marketing, communication, data analytics, and all that. So we do online courses, virtual courses. And so you can take the courses wherever you are. And the good thing is that your certificate will also be delivered to you. I'm happy to share with you today some few things when it comes to digital marketing. I mean, you get to understand digital marketing, what is involved and what is not in, what does it, entail. And in the course of the session, if you have questions, I'll be stopping at a point to take questions. So I'll either stop and Mariam will read the questions out for me, or people may even put up their hands. Mariam will give them the opportunity and they ask questions. So Mariam, I'll be doing this with you. All right. Now,
Okay, Doc.
every year researches are conducted by a group of companies and they release the reports yearly. And I'm happy to present on the essential or important details when it comes to digitalization. So as of April 2025, this is the result, and this data is worldwide. If I was teaching in Ghana, I would have projected Ghana data or Ghana's data. So this is global. Now the global population or the number of people in Ghana, in the world, as at now, is 8.21 billion. 8.21 billion. Now, out of that number, how many people have registered SIM cards or mobile phones? 5.81 billion. So more than half the population of the world, they use mobile phone. Now, more than half the population of the world are connected to the internet. So 5.64 billion, 5.64 billion people in the world. That is 68.7% of the world population are connected to the internet. And that gives us a good idea when we say digitalization and what it can do for anybody or an organization. When it comes to social media user identities, there are 5.31 billion users on social media. That is also 64% or 64.7% of the global population. So it tells us that if you are looking to reach human beings, you can reach them via phone, you can reach more than half the population of the world via internet and on social media. That tells us that, there's a lot of digital growth. And when you look at the year-on-year growth of this data, the information here shows that the population of the world keeps growing at about 0.9%. So every year, the population grows by 70 million. Those who are connected to mobile phones or mobile subscribers, every year, this number grows by 2%, which is 116 million of what? Global population. Same way, those who are connected to the internet, this number also grows 2.6. So every year, 144 million new users of the internet are added. When it comes to social media, every year, 241 million people are joining social media platforms day in, day out. There are some other essentials here. So we are talking about the population. So if 8.21 billion people are on the internet, how many of them are females? 49.7. The males, 50.3. So it tells us that more males are, this is the global population. So there are more males in the world than females. And then this number increases, the same data and all that. Moving on, mobile connectivity, we look at the gross, how many people are connected to the internet. Then in a nutshell, we are saying that more and more things are happening on social media, on the internet. So if you are an organization or an individual, if you want to get information out there, one of the best ways is through what? Social media, internet, and all that. If you are a business and you want to be known, you don't have to forget what? Internet or social media. So today and probably tomorrow, we are going to understand digital marketing. We are going to look at what tools we can use. We'll be looking at how customers can benefit from what? Our digital presence and all that. Now, without wasting time, I'll start by defining what digital marketing is. Now, almost all of you know what marketing is in one way or the other. Even though marketing means a lot more, marketing in our, various understanding is promotion. It goes beyond promotion, but locally, when you ask anybody, marketing is promotion. So just understand that whatever we were doing in the past to market products, this time around, we are doing the same thing, but we are using the internet. So marketing is a process of what? Promoting brands, building and maintaining customer relationships using the internet and other digital technologies or tools. So if anybody is promoting a brand, marketing a brand using internet, that person is doing what we call digital marketing. Digital marketing is very important because it allows you to tailor your message. Based on the platform you are using, you are able to target a particular group of people and then you influence them with your message. The good thing is that it is not static. Always things are changing. So you see people learning. Once you are introduced to digital marketing, you need to keep on learning because every day things are changing. If you are a WhatsApp user, you realize that almost every time WhatsApp is upgrading something. When it comes to Facebook, it's even a different matter. Almost every time they are changing something. So you need to play on the field and then be acquainted with what things that are going on or things that are changing. To understand digital marketing better, we need to compare it with what? Traditional marketing. So traditional marketing is any form of marketing that we were doing before the internet came or without the internet. So those days, we're doing telephone calls. Before, if you want to reach a client or a customer, you call them. Or we're printing banners, posters. We're even doing door to door. So you move from house to house, office to sell your product. We're also taking advantage of what? Sponsorships. So if there is a community event, a global event, a national event, the organizers will give some money or support to, businesses will give some money or support to the organizers so that on the D-Day or on the day of the event, they can also come, they'll mention their names, they'll bring their branding elements there. That is sponsorship. Now, all these things are a bit more different when it comes to digital marketing. So for digital marketing, we are talking like about search engine optimization, search engine marketing. We'll look at all of them. Now, traditional marketing is not cost effective. This is relative. So some of the traditional marketing, like radio, TV, sometimes can be very expensive and may not always give you the results. But digital marketing is a bit more cost effective. And also, if you are a small business and you want to promote a business or your business or organization, and you go to a radio station, they are likely to give you a rate card or an invoice that this is how much you pay. If you want it here, this is how much you pay. If it's radio, they can say, if it is this long, then you pay this amount. 1 minute, this amount you pay. You hardly cannot decide how much you want to pay. But when it comes to social media, there are no packages. When it comes to digital marketing, there are largely no packages. You determine. So those of you who have run Instagram advert before, you will see that they will ask you what should be your daily budget. You can decide at $5, $10. And then based on you, if you run the ad well, you will be seeing some results, sometimes even instantly. One other thing is that digital marketing is easier to measure. The result is easier to measure than traditional marketing. If you put an advert in the newspaper today, you will not be able to tell how many people have seen it. If you put a billboard up, you may not be able to tell how many people have seen it and whether they are interested, what they think or feel about what you have put on the billboard. But if you put that advert, even on your status, WhatsApp status, at least in the next 24 hours, you will know how many people have seen it. Some of them will even comment. Some of them will react. You see? So you'll be able to know, okay, today when I put it on social media, I have 500 likes or 200,000 this or that. You can measure. And once you can measure, you can quantify it and say, okay, this is how much I'm spending here, and I think it is worth it. Now, when it comes to easy, operation or whatever, if you want to do a radio advert, you have to get a jingle. If you want a TV advert, yes, you have to come up with a production. And sometimes those are a bit more demanding. But when it comes to digital marketing, even a post or a flyer, you can do much with it. And even if you post something and there's an error, it is easier to just delete it and repost or edit it. If it's a TV or billboard, I mean, it will cost you a lot. And so there are different forms of digital marketing platforms we'll be looking at. Digital marketing gives people the opportunity to show what they like or what they don't like. So if you are watching an advert on YouTube, at least in most cases, you have an opportunity to skip it. If you are watching that advert on TV, you cannot skip it, probably unless you change the channel. For digital marketing, at least there are some options for you to opt out or opt in. Now, if you are doing a business and your reach, your target audience, who they are, or your target audience are in your locality, you don't have a problem. So you are having a business in Nigeria, in one of the towns, or Liberia, one of the towns, that's fine. You may use what? Traditional marketing, and it may work for you. But if you want the business to go national, you want the business to go international, then you cannot but use what? Digital marketing. Because that is the only way you can reach people outside your own area, outside your country or state, outside your region, or outside world, your country or continent. So there are so many benefits. And then when it comes to digital marketing, there is two-way communication. That's what we call two-way communication. So if you post on, if you are using digital marketing like, let's say social media or some form of adverts, people can interact with you. They can comment and tell you, no, reduce your prices are too high. Okay, we like it, we don't like it. They can actually interact with a brand. But when it is traditional marketing, it is one way. You see a billboard, you see it. Whatever you see on it is what you get. You cannot comment. Okay, you cannot say anything. Maybe unless there's a telephone number, it is difficult to communicate with what? With a brand. Digital marketing can be instant, real time. Traditional marketing results take some time. Okay. Now, the following are importance of what? Digital marketing to your business or organizational growth. Digital marketing boosts trust. So if you are doing a business, or you have a business, you have a company, and you don't have a website, it is bad. It's just like those days that you have a business and you don't have an office. People will not trust you. People will always ask, where is your office? They also want to come there and ask questions and be sure that this is where you are. So these days, if you don't have a website, it's not good. You can imagine you are telling somebody that, oh, we joined a session today on digital marketing, and there is a school called Institute for Digital Marketing and Communication in Ghana. Oh, they are very good. And your friend will say, okay, let me go and search for them. And they search and they don't find your website, or they don't find any positive thing about you. They will not take that business seriously. So it is one thing that they will search and find something about you, which is good. It is another thing that they will search and they will not find anything at all. Or they will find things that are negative about you, which is bad. So to enhance trust, you must have digital marketing platforms, and then you must maintain them so that when people search for information, they will find nice things about you. I also explained that if you are doing business and you want to move forward, you want to go global, you want to go interstate, intercountry, then you must have a digital presence so that wherever people are, they can find information about you, they can do business with you. Digital marketing offers people to run campaigns, either to promote something. And when you are running these campaigns, it is easier to optimize. What it means is that you are promoting something on social media and you realize that, no, I am not getting results. You can go and edit it and say, no, let me change the flyer, or let me change the target audience. Don't forget, with digital marketing, there is what we call precise targeting, where you can run an advert or campaign and say, I want to reach Nigeria youth between the ages of this and that. I want to reach people who are in Kano. I want to reach people who are only in Benin or only in Ghana. Or I want to reach women or educated people who have completed tertiary in this area. So your advert will not be seen by just anybody, or the advert will be focusing and be looking for such people who are your what niche market. There is a lot of data when it comes to digital marketing. The social media platforms have a lot of data on us. The digital platforms have a lot of data on us. When you go on air online and you search for fridge or TV, how much is fridge? If you don't take care, the next time you go on any news portal, you'll be seeing fridges, or TV. It means that these platforms are collecting data on us, information on us, and the information is given to them. They know most things about ourselves. And so if a business goes to them and say, sell or help me sell to these kind of people, they know who is looking for a microwave. They know that, oh, just recently, Kwamina or Chibuzo searched for Toyota car. And so if you are selling your Toyota car, let's go and show it to Kwamina or Chibuzo because they are the right people who are looking for. So there's a lot of data and they use data to sell or reach people. I explained that digital marketing is cost effective. No matter how small your business is, there can be something you can do to promote your business. And sometimes it can be free. So when you are running social media or you're even posting on social media, it's free unless you want to reach more people. I also explained that it is easy to measure. You can measure the result. You can see how many likes you have. If you post a video, you can see how many views you have, how many comments you have. You can actually read the comment because there is two-way communication between you and your customers. And so all this makes what business making or doing on digital platforms very easy. Now, I will talk about the 5 Ds of digital marketing. You cannot do digital marketing without any of these things. Number one, if you don't have a digital device, you cannot do digital marketing. So you need a computer, you need a laptop, a tablet, or a smartphone to be able to call yourself a digital marketer. Now, an empty device cannot help you do digital marketing. You need a platform. So if you have your smartphone, that you can call yourself a digital marketer because you have a smartphone. There must be those digital platforms like social media, search engine, websites. Maybe then you can say, okay, I'm using these platforms. The platforms alone cannot make you a digital marketer, cannot make you promote a business. You need digital media, like is it content, is it video, is it graphics, something, or email. You need to use something to be reaching people. And those are the things we call digital media. And very soon we'll discuss what digital media is and the types of digital media. Then we need digital data. Digital data. So if it's a traditional media, we have data, we know where the people are and then all that. Digital data. Now, the last two, digital data and digital technology, you don't have control over them. Already, a lot of systems have this, for us. So if you are on social media already have a lot of data about people. But you can also collect data. It can be telephone numbers, it can be contacts or information on people that you can use to reach them. Then there's digital technology. Like I said, these ones, they are done by service providers already, and you don't have, a lot of control over it, but there must be digital technology for us to participate. Can I get feedback? Mariam, any questions, any comments?
Okay. Someone asked the question, but I don't know if it's related. The person is asking, please advise on how to effectively use SEO to promote and market business digitally.
Okay. I will reach there.
Yeah. Um, Tiwodro, sorry if I don't mention your name on Mikonen.
Thank you, Theodorus.
Okay, Theodorus.
Thank you. Since it is an Ethiopian name, it is a bit difficult to pronounce. I know it.
Okay, please ask your question.
I just to say thank you for Doctor for his presentation. But I have one question. This digital marketing basically applies in areas where there is good internet connection, and when the consumers or customers are aware of its use. But how can we really apply? Do we have any strategies to apply this mechanism, especially in pre-urban and semi-urban areas where there is poor internet connection and where there is lack of adequate awareness of the people? This is my question. Thank you.
Okay. So from the statistics we have, it says that almost half the population of every country, let me put it that way, have access to internet. Is that the case in your country too?
I'm sorry. I doubt that really that number is quite applied here in Ethiopia. As I recently read some reports, it is about 28, maximum of 28% of the people are residing in urban areas where internet is easily accessible. But the rural people can actually access internet, but there is very low awareness of its use. So do we have really strategies that help us to expand the application of this digital marketing technology and techniques to reach this community? Thank you.
All right, thank you. So in a large extent, I spoke about the digital technology. And I said for the digital technology, we don't have a lot of control over it as businesses or individuals. So largely one aspect has to do with governments. Government's intention to make sure that access to data or connectivity is enhanced in your country. But what we are saying is that no matter how small the numbers are, this may be people, the 22% or 30% of people who may be connected to internet in your country. That can also be a good number for you to what? Reach out to. I am very sure that even 10% of your population, if you reach 10% of your population with your business, that'll be a lot of money. So there are ways we can reach out to people who are not connected directly. So we even have bulk SMS, text message, where people use to market or send messages to people about what their businesses. Things as basic as a website can help you reach more people. Okay, so yes, in as much as we wait for government or telcos to extend data, I think we can plan and make use of the few numbers who may be connected now or may have access now in these areas.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any other?
Doc, someone is asking that if you could elaborate more on the 5Ds.
Okay. Any other one before I move there?
Yes, and another person is asking, how do you build your your digital presence?
Okay. I think we'll look at that tomorrow.
Yeah, Should I go ahead or
Please go
you
ahead.
would answer?
Please
Okay,
go ahead.
another person is asking, how can someone get data on his or her target audience? You said when you were explaining that, you actually didn't get that part. So if you could go over it again.
Okay.
Yeah. And another one, I think that one maybe you will discuss it more tomorrow. The person is asking, can you tell us more about how to use the our social media platform, because we have Instagram, Facebook, and others, but how to use it? To use it, I think the person is trying to mean to use it to market our product or services, the issue.
Okay.
And another one is asking, how can you personalize digital marketing in an area where there's no network? I think you already answered it. For instance, demoted area like village. I think you answered it already.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it, Doc.
All right. So I said the 5Ds. One is a digital device. You must have a smartphone or a laptop. The other one is that the laptop must have some apps. So maybe social media, Facebook app, Google Chrome as a search engine, and then that you can be using to access or market your product. Then the other one is the media. So even if you are managing social media or whatever it is, you need content. Content. You have to create content, and that content is media. The key one is data. Somebody is saying, how do you have data about your target audience? And I explained that for the digital data, one, you can generate data. Number one, you see, we are having this event here. I'm sure you fill a form before to register for this program. When you are filling the form, you give Red your email, you give Red your telephone number. Red has collected data about you. The next time Red wants to reach people like you, Red can just send you an email. Or Red can just send you a text message that we have this product or event and we want you to attend. That is Red gathering data. There are so many ways you can gather data. People buy from you and you keep their telephone numbers. People sign up on your platform and you have their data. And I'm also saying that a lot of data gathering has been done by the companies already, like social media platforms already. What you need to do is to devise or come up with your target audience. So at IDMC, we are training people. The only data we can even have is that we know that we want to train people who are professionals, people who are already working, or people who are looking for a job, people who have finished maybe diploma or SHS or senior high school. That is the information we need. But we don't have the people. That is where we go to social media. And social media already has those information or that data on people. I want data about, I want to reach people who want to buy cars. I don't have that data. I wouldn't know in this room or this meeting who and who wants to buy a car. But the search engine, Google knows who and who wants to buy a car. Because Google knows that 24 hours ago, this person was looking for a particular car. 3 hours ago, the other lady searched for what to do what to look out for before you buy a car. Just last week, somebody looked for 11 things to look out for when buying a car. It only tells them that these people want to buy a car. So the moment I am a car dealer and I go to them, I say, I want to reach people who want to buy cars. So help me, reach them. Then that data they have collected will be used to reach them. Day in, day out, we update our information on social media that we have graduated from ABCD school. If I say, Facebook, I want you to help me reach people who have completed University of South Africa, it will help me because it has a lot of people who have given data about that. So the data aspect is that you as a company, you can collect your own data. And then the ones you cannot collect, the systems have it already. So all you need to do is to go to them and then they'll help you reach those people. I hope everything is clear for now. Is there any question I left out, Mariam? Mariam, did I leave anything?
No, Doc, you've answered all.
Okay.
There's another question, but I think it subsequently may answer. The person is asking how the person is asking, does digital marketing services have a limited target of audience? And another person is asking, what is the most vital method of marketing between the traditional and digital marketing in this modern world?
Can you read the last one again?
What is the most vital method of marketing between the traditional and digital marketing in this modern world?
In a small, I'm not hearing the last part.
In this modern world, please do get it.
In this modern, I don't get the question. Whether you
The
are
person
asking.
the person is asking whether between traditional and digital marketing, which of them is vital in this modern world, which is important?
Okay, so all of them are important. It depends on what you want to do, and it depends on the scale of your business. If your business is not very big, you are just targeting people in one community, you don't need a lot to put in digital marketing. You also have to. So if you are doing a business in one town, maybe you are renting chairs, you rent event materials or logistics in just one community, then you should speak to the radio community there, or the community van or posters. It's traditional marketing. It doesn't mean I don't have a website. So you can pick and choose. Don't forget that as a small business, sometimes credibility, we have credibility issues. So sometimes you may need to even fall on the traditional marketing to get that kind of credibility. Sometimes, and then you mix it with. But I think that you can do all, but do not leave digital marketing out. Digital marketing is one of the free, ones. So you can do that one. Whilst if you have money once in a while, you patronize the digital one. I think there was a question before this one which I have forgotten.
The question is, does digital marketing services have a limited target of audience, like target audience?
Okay, so as the name and my brother from Ethiopia stated, digital marketing, once the person doesn't have a digital device, the person is out. So the same way you need a digital device to reach somebody, all those who don't have digital devices, you cannot reach them. So this class we are having, if you don't have a smartphone or a laptop, you can't join this class. You are out. If you have the device, you don't have good internet, you are out. Do you understand? And these days too, people are becoming protective. They are becoming more conscious about their privacy. So there are people who don't accept cookies, who block certain access to their information. And so the platforms are a bit finding it difficult to get data on everybody. You understand? So you are going to read on a website and they say, accept cookies. You say no. It means that they may not be able to harvest the right data on you. And so people who will block those data collection methods, I mean, they will not have information on them. And once they don't have the data, you may never reach those people. So of course, there are limits. There are limits on that. Once a person, so if you put something even on your WhatsApp status, once I don't have your number, I won't see. Even if I have your number, you don't have mine, I may not see. That's alone, I am out. You see, so there are a lot of, you can't get everybody also with digital marketing.
Okay,
Now,
the last question.
okay.
Sorry. How do you approach setting goals and KPIs for a digital marketing campaign?
We can tackle that one tomorrow when we are looking at we can tackle that one tomorrow. Okay. Now there are two forms of marketing. There is what we call push marketing and pull marketing. Now, those days, almost all the traditional marketing techniques fall under push marketing. They always push the message on you. So you are watching TV and then they push an advert on you. The advert will come. You didn't ask for adverts. You want to watch movie. So push marketing, they always push. So you are driving and there's a billboard. You didn't want to buy a car, but there's a car billboard in front of you. You are not interested, but they are forcing you to watch. You are watching TV and they are showing you an advert of a hospital. You didn't say you wanted a hospital. So all those adverts will fall under push marketing. They are pushing the adverts to you. Now, digital marketing is coming up with something different, which is what? Pull marketing. With pull marketing, largely content creation falls under it. They are not targeting everybody. They are targeting people who need them. Do you understand? So they create content to help people who need them only. We'll be looking at some of them. So if I write a video, or if I create a video, or I write a blog on 5 things you should know before you buy a car, how many people will click on it? Only those who want to buy a car or who are having thoughts of buying a car. They are the ones who will click or watch that video. It means that they are the ones it is meant for. It is not meant for everybody. So you are going to be creating content that will pull people. This one is not by force. You are coming on your own. Content that will pull people to your product. Okay? And those things are what? Pull marketing. People are willingly coming to watch your video. This program we are having today is a form of pull marketing. We have created an event and you have come on your own. Now that you have come, we have the benefit to advertise to you and say, okay, you are somebody who is interested in digital marketing. That is why you joined this course. So after today and tomorrow's training, if you want to learn more about digital marketing and even have a certificate, register for our courses. So you see, I'll be talking to the right people. That is pull marketing. Okay. And there are lots of benefits. Okay, so the same way pull marketing is called inbound marketing. Push marketing is called outbound marketing. So most of the push marketing, they target everybody. So you can go and put a billboard somewhere for let me see, a hospital billboard. So you're advertising a hospital, you put it somewhere where people will be passing every day. Your focus is that let everybody see it. Those who are interested, they will come. That is outbound marketing. They target a lot of people, whether they are their targets or not, and hope that out of the 1 million people they will reach, somebody will come to them from that number. Inbound marketing, they target people who they want to target. People who are likely to buy the thing. Okay, so if you have in your mind to take a digital marketing course and you see a social media post that 5 benefits of digital marketing, or 5 things you can get, or 5 jobs you can get or do with digital marketing certificate, you will be tempted to go and click it if you have an interest in digital marketing. So largely that's what I've. So for inbound marketing, largely they ask for your permission. Some permission is being sought for. They will not just push it to you like the way they do with the traditional adverts. I hope it is clear. Yeah. And then most of the times too, they do it as though it is educational. They are teaching you, they are helping you, they are supporting you. But after the support, you are likely to fall in love with them. If I am doing a blog on important things you should know before you buy a house, should you buy a house or you should build? 5 things to do before you buy land. And my company is into lands or real estate. Over time, the more things you read from me, you fall in love with me, and then I can sell to you in the future. So I mean, those are some of those things. Now, when I was discussing the 5 Ds of marketing, I spoke about digital media. Digital media is largely content, information that you'll be sharing with people. You have to package the content and show to people. So digital media is any platform. So digital media means 2 things. Digital media means a platform where you can share things over the internet. It also means that thing that you are sharing. So if you have a website is a platform, it's a digital media. But on the website, you will see videos, you will see pictures. Those videos and pictures are also what? Digital media. Now, there is something we call the PESO model, PESO, paid and shared own media. What we are saying is that somebody is asking, how can I start to have a digital presence? We are saying that there are different forms of digital presence. One is what we call own media. So as a business, you must own some platforms or content that is yours. You know, those days, you must have an office and have or a business, a shop, and brand it, write your name on top. That is your own house. That is your own shop. It's your shop. You may even have a signboard and have your name on it. That is yours. You may have a t-shirt with your business name on it. It is still your own media. It's another form of you communicating your brand to people. When it comes to online, you must also have an own media. So as a business, your own media can be your website. It can be your own video you will create. It can be a podcast. It can be a newsletter. That is your own media. The next thing is that you cannot succeed in a business just by doing only things about yourself or just promoting yourself. You cannot promote yourself. How many people can you promote yourself to? So let's say you even you have a billboard or you have a shop. How many people will know, the whole community, the whole country will know that you have an office here? Nobody, not so many people will know. If they don't pass there, they will not know. So what you need to do is to what? Go for paid media. So aside the things you yourself will do to promote yourself, you can only promote yourself to your friends, families, and a few people. But if you want to reach more people, you must pay for an organization or another company to help you. So that can be an advert. When it comes to digital marketing, it can be a sponsored post. It can be a social media advert. It can be a Google advert. So aside your own efforts, you are now relying on a third party to help you promote your business. That's number 2. Number 3, it is not every time you can have money to be paying for people to be promoting your business. There are times that you will not even have money to run adverts. So those times, are you not going to make sales? Something must also be happening to support the advert and your own efforts. That is what we call earned media. Earned media is just like word of mouth. Some people should be out there spreading your word for you. And then some media presence or some awards you may win in the future to be vouching for your credibility. The last one is shared media, but let me take the one after the other again. I am saying own media is a platform you have control over, you own it. So if you are a business and you own a radio station, that radio station is an own media, you own it. You can use it to tell your own story. But how many of us can own media stations? So the small things you can own can be your office, you can produce t-shirts, you can produce posters, that's fine. But when it comes to digital, it's the website, the content you create, the images, the podcast, These are content you own. So you can create a content and say, I'm the best cook in the world. It's your content. And these things will last forever. You don't pay so much for them. It doesn't cost that much. And it will last forever. But and nobody will even close your system. Nobody will shut you down because it's your platform, it's your website. The only negative side is that your own efforts will not go too far. How many people can you reach on your own? You have a website, but how do people even know that you have a company, that you have a website? On your own, you cannot go far. That is why, so on your own, you can create your own content. That is why you have to fall on, say, let's say, N media. N media is people who have benefited from your products or services. People who have tasted your products or your services and they are happy and they go around telling other people. Word of mouth. This is one of the best ways to get people. You know, if I say come to Institute for Digital Marketing and come and learn a course, you will say, oh, these people, they'll just take our money. I don't trust them. It's even online. I'll pay and I'll not hear from them again. But if you hear from your friend saying or posting on social media that, hey, I have just graduated from IDMC. See the picture we are seeing. A student goes online to say, I'm happy. I've just finished a course at Institute for Digital Marketing. They are very good. I learned A, B, C, D. When you hear that, you'll be like, hey, oh, so these people, they are real. I've been seeing them, but I thought it is one of those people who will take our money. That is what we call N media. We have not paid that student, but we earn it because we have done something well. So as a business, you have to earn people's trust. If you serve the person well and the person is not happy, the person will not come back. You will not earn anything. If they mention your name somewhere, you will say, those people don't go. When I went there, they didn't treat me well. So N media, it is very, very authoritative, especially when it is even coming from people who are big people or people who people trust. N media can also be media coverage. So you are doing a small exercise or donation or something, and then a media house and newspaper has reported on you. Or you have won an award. It means you have earned it. You see why companies win awards? Sometimes people say they buy the awards, but they will shout with it, we have won, we have won. We are the best marketing, we are the best this in Africa, we are the best this in Nigeria, we are the best this in Liberia. For people to know that, hey, they are good, so that people can buy from them. That is N media. Brand mentions, I'm sure you know brand mentions. It's also an N media. You see this, the person has mentioned our name. So anybody who reads this and click on it, the person will go to our profile. So brand mentions are also forms of N media. So when people mention your name on social media and it is a positive thing, you can share it like we have done here. We have shared it for people to know that, you see, you are not trusting us, but people are trusting us. N media. Once in a while, you can write a report or news, and it can be in the newspaper or online on a blog. So that when people write or type or search for your name, they will see some positive things about you. Do you understand? That is N media. Did I explain? Okay, let me explain paid media. I explained paid media, where you cannot do everything on your own. So you have to run adverts, social media adverts, digital adverts, and all that, so that you reach more people. If you have Facebook page, you may have only 1,000 people. If you post something, only about 200, 500 will see. But you want to reach more people every day. You want to reach 1 million people. What will you do? You have to run adverts and pay. These ones, they go very far. They go very far. And you are likely, or you are sure that you will get value for your money. You see? But people run adverts, but they don't get results. Why? Because people also feel that, oh, you just have money and you are running adverts. And so you can be a scammer, but you're just running an advert. So the trust level can be low. That is why you need to be doing all of them. You use N media, you use your own media, you use shared media, where you post things on social media and people can help you share. And that one too brings trust. So when you post, when you create the content, somebody must help you share so that you can also reach their audience. So you need to do all these things. You need to have all. Okay. So this is an advert, social media advert that is appearing on Truecaller. So what we are saying is that there must be an intersection of earned media, paid media, owned media, and then what? Shared media. Please, I will take questions from here. Then we can go on a 5 minutes break. 5 minutes water break after this question, if you permit, Marian. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, I'm saying that I'm taking questions.
Okay, Doc.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Hello, Doc. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so Yakubu, your hand is up. Please ask your question. You can unmute Yakubu. Hello? Hello, Yakubu, can you hear me? Okay. Then let's take Dorcas.
Okay, good evening from Botswana. Thank you for the presentation. My worry comes in as in the safety of digital marketing. I think I was one person who was utilizing it mainly last year, but of this year I slowed down. The reason I slowed down was that I experienced how call it a sabotage, or I'll call it, I don't know how to put it, but I was my account was reported for something that it didn't do. So how safe are we, or how best can we protect our accounts? I think that's the question I can ask. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, so there are times that some of those things happen. And Facebook, sometimes I think they are changing their systems, but sometimes when anybody reports at all, then they act instead of checking a proof or something. So somebody who doesn't like your matter can go and report. But I think now they are asking for evidence and all that. What I know largely from the business aspect is those who are running adverts and then they don't pay, or those who flout some of their regulations when they are running adverts, largely. But when it comes to the Facebook page, we here haven't experienced that a lot, unless of course more people are reporting you. And so if it is something that is bad about how you are posting or whatever content you are producing, or if they think that, okay, this is a fake product and you have been duping people or all that, then that can come in. But I don't really know why they will just report you and what the report content will be, and then they will just stand up and then close their accounts. I haven't experienced that before. And I pray it doesn't happen to me or any other person. Yakubu, are you back?
Hello, Yakubu, we can't hear you. Can you hear me, please?
I'm sure he has mistakenly pressed the thing.
Yeah.
Or
Can you
he's
write
speaking.
it? Yeah, he speak. I don't know if he can.
Yakubu,
If he
kindly
can.
stop your video and ask. Maybe that one can also be contributing to it. Okay, any other questions or I move on?
Okay, there are some questions in the chat box. Are there questions? Let me check. Okay, someone wants to know, I would want to understand the adverts that show up when I am playing games on my phone and are specifically for Angola. How does that happen?
Okay,
I think
I'll talk about them soon.
okay. And another person is asking, how does a well-structured digital marketing strategy contribute to business growth and brand loyalty?
We'll discuss that tomorrow. We'll be talking about the customer journey and how it helps to grow your business. So we'll do that tomorrow, God willing.
Okay, Doc. There's another hands up. Uni Kumbani. Sorry if I did not mention your name right. Uni Kumbani. Or is it Kumbani?
Yes, that's right. It's Kumari.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, listening.
Okay. Hi, this is again Eunice from Mozambique, and I have actually two curiosities about push marketing and pull marketing. Um, so, for example, on Instagram, often when we are scrolling and our stories and other several stories, always pops up this a set of ads, and I wanted to understand from what Dr. Martin was explaining, that would be a push marketing. But imagine that ad attracts us and then we click it. Would it be in that case pull marketing as well, as if it was both the same?
I didn't hear the last part. So you said
Okay.
if you are watching an advert on Instagram, a video on Instagram.
Yes, when you go through stories, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly an ad shows up. So, from what I understand, that is what we would call push marketing.
Yes.
So imagine that same push marketing becomes attractive and we click it. Does it become push marketing and pull marketing at the same time?
Okay, I get it. So if it is a content that you are expecting, it is not push marketing. But if it is a content that you were not expecting, you are just scrolling and then you just see an advert of a house. Okay, somebody selling a house and you move past it, or even if you accept it, it is push marketing. But if you see something like things you should do, things you look out for before you buy a house, they are not selling to you. So pull marketing doesn't come as though they are selling to you. They come in disguise of helpers. Then you will now click. After reading, then you will see that, yeah, these people are good, but they want to sell to me. So if the thing is saying buy, it is push marketing. But if it is saying, okay, mention one brand, one product advert that you may have seen. What is it for? If you see an advert, so that I will use it for example. Maybe I'm using my car and house and those examples too much.
An example. Here, ask for an example. Hello?
Yeah, yes. Okay, let me use this example. Let's say you are on social media or stories and you see an advert promoting a facial cream. That is push marketing. A content that is saying 5 ways to keep your face naturally beautiful. They are not selling. They are teaching you. When you click on it, they will tell you, number one, wash your face and do this. Number two, always use this, don't bath hot water. Number three, if you already have rashes, you can use this face cream. So they will not come to you as though they are selling to you. If you see an advert, a content on social media, 3-bedroom for sale, call 05555, they are selling to you. But if you see a content that says 2 things to have before you buy a house, 2 things to check before you pay for a house, if you click it, that is a pull marketing. They are inviting you to come and learn. But by the time you finish learning, you will know that they have sold to you. So the push marketing is always sell, 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 sell. Pull marketing, they will
Okay.
grab first. So let's say Red wants us to buy something. Red will not say buy, buy, buy. Red will organize this event for us to come to learn. Then Red will introduce us to some other things they have. You see?
Yeah. So in that case, for red would be come, come, come.
Pardon?
I was saying, so in that case, for red would be come, come, come. Pull marketing to attract us to register.
Oh, I'm not getting you so well.
I think it's I'm not sure if it's the internet glitching. Can you hear me now?
Doc, I got her. She was saying that, so that would be a pull marketing, the red example you
Yes,
used.
yes, it's a pull marketing.
Okay, I understand. I'm not sure if you're allowed to have one last question
Go ahead.
from my side. So, we previously mentioned about one way of websites to get our data. It's by accepting cookies.
Yes.
Um, Sometimes people are skeptical because they are scared probably of being hacked. They don't feel like the website is trustful because of safety basically. So when um, which strategies um, on digital marketing do we have to use to ensure to build this trust with the customer? Because I think they're scared because of their safety online.
Miriam, did you get it?
Okay, so I was saying that one.
So
Okay,
let me try and explain for you, Uni. Okay, Doc. So she's trying to ask that regarding the cookies, you made mention that the internet does get our data through the cookies that we accept when we are scrolling through someone's website. So she wanted to know what if people like not everybody would want to accept the cookie. So what strategies do you advise to use to get people's data? I don't know if you need, that's the question you asked.
Okay. Okay.
yes, that's the question. Because some people might not feel safe for delivering their information online. That's when it causes
Okay.
some cyber security and
So
things.
I keep using, so what you have to do is to do the pull marketing. Somebody is asking which of the approaches are best. Pull marketing. So like I said, maybe we have something we call bait. Bait. I forgot the name, but something bait. You should have strategies on your website. If you want to gather data, you can create something for free. But before they get it for free, they must give you their data. I'm still using Red example. If Red wants us, all of
Uh-huh.
us, to give our emails to Red, we may not give it out. But Red is organizing a free workshop. And so because you want the workshop, you sign up with your data. So that's another way. So people, do you know that you go to some websites and they will tell you that you want a free book, ebook. They will say, put your email here and we'll send you the book, right? Once you put your email there, then they have access to you. So sometimes if you want an information, you can give something out for free and then get something in return. Is that okay?
Yes, it
So you
is.
realize
Thank
that
you.
these days, a lot of companies are doing free webinars, webinar. So that is a free way of getting to come to people. If I say come to my company, you won't come. But if I do a program, a webinar that you will be interested in and you join, then I will get your attention and then market to you. Is that okay?
Yes, it is. It is. That's very, very insightful. I didn't think about webinars in that way. So thank you so much for
You're welcome.
the
You're welcome.
enlightenment.
Thank you.
Okay.
So Mariam,
Doc, would you want to continue or take the other questions?
I can take the other questions. For now, people who want to stretch, it can be stretching. Let me take the other questions.
Okay. So uh Samuel, let me call Samuel. Samuel is perfect. Samuel, I can mention Samuel. Please don't be.
Is that me? Are you referring to me?
Yes, Samuel
Oh, okay.
Tebogo, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. My camera is really bad. I just wanted to ask which about the influencers, but first of all, which category are the influencers of all these?
Okay, that's a very nice question. Influencers will fall under two categories. Ideally, influencers should fall under earned media. So if an influencer comes to your chop bar or your restaurant to eat, and the influencer is happy, the influencer can post online and say, oh, today I ate rice at this restaurant and they are very good. That is earned media. It's earned media. But now our influencers want money. They don't do anything for free. So you will call them an influencer. I say, influencer, come to my restaurant. I'll give you free food. You eat. Then I will give you transport. I'll give you something small, like some money. And then you go and promote my business. So you see, because I am giving you something, it becomes paid media. Do you get it? So it will fall
Yes.
under two. It's supposed to be earned media. But in the eyes of the public, it is earned media. But in actual fact, it is paid media because we are paying the influencers.
Okay, then my follow-up question would be in which African regions or countries or let's say areas are influencers mostly powerful, mostly effective, and what metrics can we use to measure whether this influencer was this effective? And then lastly, how can I, for paid, you said they can be paid, mostly they are paid. How can I, as a small business entrepreneur, just a small person on a small budget, how can I effectively use my small budget for that paid influencer? I don't know how to ask this question right. I don't know if you get, yes.
So in terms of your first question as to how, actually I follow only two countries. I'm biased. I'm in West Africa. I'm in Ghana and Nigeria. And the Facebook algorithm normally shows me things from only Ghana and Nigeria, largely. So when it comes to influencers, I know that there are a lot of influencers in Nigeria. And, Nigeria influencers sometimes even come to Ghana. And then we have some influencers in Ghana, but I cannot say which areas and which ones are more. When you want to measure influencers, we'll be looking at that soon. It may be as a result of the targets. Okay, so sometimes there is no clear KPI for influencers. So I have 2 million followers and you want me to post something for you, I post it. It is only our hope that out of the 2 million, some people will see it and buy. That's all. That is different
Okay,
from affiliate marketing, which we'll be looking at very soon.
Can I ask something, a follow-up on that one before I forget?
Okay.
Yeah, so which platforms would be more suitable for influencer marketing than others? That would be my last question.
No, the influencers are already on social media. So if you have a social media like a Facebook, Instagram, influencers can be on any platform. You are an influencer because you have a lot of followers on a particular platform. It doesn't matter the number, the platform. Do you get it? What will
Yes.
matter to me, the business, is that I am selling something. Now, the platform you are and the followers you have, can they buy what I want to sell? If my answer is yes and I have the money, I'll give it to you and run, and then you post it for me. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. As for the influencers, small businesses these days are not likely to afford influencers because their appetite is very high these days and they charge a lot of money unless they want to just do it for you for the love of it.
What about micro influencers?
Yes. Okay. So you wait small. I will go through influencer marketing and then you can come back to the questions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So somebody's asking what does KPI means? KPI is key performance indicator. So if I am giving you a job, I will tell you that at the end of the day, I want to see ABC. The ABC is key performance indicator. Or let's say I tell you that you are an influencer. Post my flyer. After posting my flyer, I want 500 new followers. The 500 new follower becomes my KPI. So at the end of the year or the month, we will now ask how many new people do I have? What is my result? That is the KPI. So I think we have a lot of questions for today. Mariam, what do we do? Answer more questions or move on?
That that depends. Sorry, I don't know if
Okay, then let
you
me
want.
move on because some of the questions people are asking are about things I am here to talk about, you see?
Okay.
Yes. So please hold your guns and then let's continue. We have about 30, 40 minutes more.
Doc, please, before you continue, we are dropping the attendance sheet in the chat box. Kindly, it's a link. Click on the link and fill it, please. We will not
All
share it
right.
in the group. So, thank you.
All
Thank you,
right.
Doc.
So let me just take water within 1 minute so that you can also fill that form now. Okay, I'm back. So I am going to mention one by one some of the digital marketing platforms or tools or techniques and then introduce you to them briefly and then we move on. So there is search engine optimization, there is search engine marketing, there is Google My Business, there's social media marketing, there's content marketing, there's email marketing, there's influencer marketing, There is affiliate marketing, there is mobile marketing, there is marketing analytics, and there is AI. Now, all these are techniques that you can use for your digital marketing or digital business presence. You may not be able to use all, but as a business, the ones that will be relevant, you can use them. Now, the first one is SEO. Somebody asked a question about SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. Let me break it down. The first two words are search engine. Search engine is any platform where or a software where you go and search for information. So one is Google, but you must know that search engine, they are different from browsers. Okay, they are different from browsers. So we have browsers like Bing, Mozilla, Firefox, Chrome, and all that, but search engine actually is Yahoo, Google, and all that. So those two platforms. So let me focus on Google. Google is a search engine, and we go on Google to search for information. Somebody wants to go to university, but will go and search for the best university in Africa. You are searching for what? Information. Now, when we search for information, the results come, and the results come in pages. So if you search for best universities in Africa, you will see a lot of information. Let me see if I can search for that now. So I'm searching for, can you see my screen, Mariam?
Yes, dog, I can.
So you see, Google is a search engine. I come here and I search for best universities in Africa. Now let's forget about this AI results. So you see that there is, this one is a link. They are not really telling me the university. They are just giving me 10 universities. No university is coming up. Okay, let me do best hotels in Africa. So luxury hotels in Africa. You realize that a lot of companies may not be using this as SEO. I want to use another example. Okay, I'm in Ghana. Let me just try this and see whether it will work. Let me say best digital marketing school in Ghana. You see, I search for digital marketing schools in Ghana. Places. This is our institute, Institute for Digital Marketing and Communication Ghana. Let's move on. This is us. This is not us. This is GIMPA. These are other universities. Now, when people search for anything, the results come. You see, one school will come before another university will come before another university. That is search engine results. Now, if you are looking for information and you come and search on Google, you are likely to select the first results, right? You may think they are the best, so you are likely to select the first results. Now, because you are likely to select the best result, all of us will be fighting to be at the top. Don't even forget, when you scroll down, there's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. So how do you make sure that when people search for anything around your business, you will be on page 4 and not page 1 and not any other page? So the struggle, whatever you have to do to make sure that you are on page 1 or you rank very high, is what we call search engine optimization. There are a lot of things people do. Reviews are part. One, you must also have a website. If you have a website, the chances of having your search engine, your website rank high is very, very common. That's number one. Number two is that you must produce content that have some keywords, so that when people are looking for those keywords, they can get to your website. Do you get it? So those are things you have to. There are a lot of things that goes into search engine optimization. I just want you to understand search engine optimization, that this is how it works. In the, let me say, every day, Google will send bots or robots to roam the world and look for information. They are rolling on websites and they are gathering information, data. Wow, they'll gather data that, okay, there is a hotel in South Africa. There is a hotel in Ghana. There's a hotel here. There's a hotel here. And then they will create a folder and index it, that hotels, hospitals, schools. This is their folder. The work of a search engine is that when you come and ask for information, they can quickly give you a relevant information. So they are always gathering data, so that when people ask for data, they can give them the current data. So when anybody comes to say, I want universities in Ghana or in Africa, they can quickly go and pull the list of universities, 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, for you to see. So whatever you will do, so don't forget, when they bring it, some universities will be on top, some will be number 3, some will be number 4, some will be number 5. Why is that person at number 1? And why is another one at number 20? The difference is what they are doing. How early you create the accounts, how effective the account or your website is, how often you post content on your website. All those things are things you are doing to optimize the search engine. It's like to make sure that when they are calling for people in your business category, your business will come up. That is search engine optimization. So they will crawl, gather the information, that is indexing them, and then rank them, so that when people ask, they know which one to give first, which one to give next. So you see the information is in pages. But there are times that you will search for information and you will see that they are they've written sponsored. You search for where can I learn digital marketing, and you see 1 school, 2 school, 3, or these links. These are sponsored, they are not organic. Let me also explain this. I told you that there is owned media and there is paid media. In digital marketing or social media, there is also organic and inorganic. If you are doing anything and you are not paying money, then you are doing it organically. But if you are doing something on the internet and you are paying for it, it is inorganic. So if I create my website and I've been posting things, and because of that, Google knows me well, so that when people ask about our business, Google will bring the answer, then that person has done it organically. But there is also what we call inorganic. And on Google or search engine, we call it what? Search engine marketing. That one is not for free. So instead of going through and be suffering and making sure that you do things that are right, so that when people search for your company, it will come up first, you can pay Google. That Google, take this money. When anybody search for these words, digital marketing in Africa, in Ghana, in Kenya, let my website come first. So that is what you are seeing here. These people have paid. That when you search for these things, let this campaign. So it is also called pay per click. Search engine marketing, there is what we call bidding process. So you see, this company, Udemy, has paid. This company has paid. This company has paid. But why is Udemy number one and this company is number two? It is because Udemy is paying more money. Udemy is paying more money, and so they are number one. But we don't encourage small businesses to do this every time. You can be paying every time, but you can do the right thing so that eventually your company can be ranked high even without paying anything. It is also called pay per click because if it comes up like this, I've seen sponsored. Most people will not know that sponsored means that they are paying Google to come first. But those who know, when they see, they don't click. So until you click, Udemy will not be charged. So at the end of the month, Google will say, Udemy, I have got you 500 clicks, and this is your bill. Then they pay. Do you understand? So once you are running this, doesn't mean that they are paying. If people do not click, they will not pay. So that is search engine marketing, search engine optimization. The next tool is display banner ads. Now, in traditional marketing, people place adverts in daily graphic or in newspapers. I don't know the leading newspaper. I think the Punch. There is the Vanguard. There is when I was doing my PhD research, there is this paper in Liberia. One of my researches was in West African newspapers. And then now, when you take newspapers, people place adverts in them because a lot of people read them. So it is the hope that when you are reading, you will see their adverts and then you can also get their message. Now that there are news websites, the same thing is happening. People send their adverts to a website. So if you have a news organization in your country or a blogger, you can pay that person an amount of money and they will put their adverts or your advert on their website manually. It is called display banner ads. So once you go to the website, people see your advert. If they have 1 million visitors in a month, those 1 million visitors will see your advert. And when they see your advert, they can click and then go to your website. That is a display banner ad. Now, we also have something that is similar, programmatic ads. These are ads that work with AI. This one, you pay to a platform. You don't pay to the website. You pay to a platform. And the platform will place your advert on various platforms that you can get results. And then they will charge you. So this one is not face-to-face. You don't have to deal with any business owner or news organization. And because it is AI, it has data on people who want something. So don't forget, you search for something, like I mentioned. You go and search for TV or fridge. And the next time you are reading on the website, you see an advert of fridge. That is a programmatic ad. Chasing you, targeting you based on your footprints online. It's also called programmatic ads. Then we now have content marketing. There are two forms or many forms of content marketing. Content that a business is creating to attract people. So like I said, content marketing fall under pull marketing. So it is not always that you have to be selling. There are times that you have to create content to educate people. You create content to inform people. You create content to entertain people. And if the people like the content, they will like your brand. Then eventually you can sell to them. So you see, this is a company, Bedrock Insurance. It's an insurance company. But instead of creating content that, oh, buy insurance, they have a content called Insurance Tip of the Day. So every day they'll give you a tip on insurance. Can you see that their logo is there? Their telephone numbers are there. Over time, you get to know the brand. If they say name one insurance company in your area, you may mention their name, because constantly they have been posting and they are educating you. They are not even saying buy, buy, buy. No. They are enticing you to like them. Sometimes it can be a content that is funny. Sometimes it can be a blog. People create blog posts and write content about things. So like I said, you are a housing real estate company. All your videos or content are teaching people 10 things you should know before you buy a house, 4 things you should not buy or you shouldn't do when buying a house, things to do. So the person is just teaching you, teaching you, teaching you. You get, through the content, you get to know them. The next time you are looking for a real estate company, you are likely to go back to them. Do you understand? Like I said, these days, people are also doing webinars. So a bank can want to do a webinar. What would be the time or effective ways to save money, or effective ways to invest and make more money on your money? We will all join, because who doesn't want more money? Just like Mariam did, before they will start the webinar, they will tell you that, oh, this is EcoBank. These are our services. This is what we do. Or in the middle of the training somewhere, they will say, this is who we are. So if you have money and you don't have anywhere to bring it, you can bring it. We have this product. We have this product. So they are creating content that they are teaching you. But before you realize, they are now selling to you, and you will not be angry because they are doing it well. So there are a lot of webinars these days. We also have email marketing, and there are so many email marketing tools. MailChimp, Monkey Survey, Hotspot, all of them. There are a lot of them. Like I said, companies collect data. So let's say Miriam or Red wants to reach us in the future. They will just send an email to us. First, maybe after this event, they will send us, thank you for joining our webinar. We hope to see you another time. Another time they have another webinar, they will send you an email inviting you. And emails work for a lot of people. You can send emails to your business partners or your clients, updating or informing them of what? Your new products or services. Sometimes they send you offers, discount offers in your email. Emails are also not too different from SMS, bulk SMS. Now, those days, you were sending text messages one by one. But now, if you want to send a message to 1 million customers or 2,000 customers, you can do that using the bulk SMS. Hello, yeah, I'm teaching. Can I call you back? Thank you. So you can do that by sending text messages. There are so many text messages or types of text messages you can send, whether to remind them of something, especially those who live in areas where they cannot use internet. You can still sell to them. You can still communicate with them using SMS. And with SMS, the name of your company will come on their phone. In Ghana here, we even have voice SMS, where I can call all of you. So if I have telephone numbers of 100 people, 1,000 people, I can record a voice, and then it will come to all of you as a call, and you will pick. Once you pick it, you receive the message. So these are techniques you can deploy for people living in areas where there is bad connectivity. You can still reach them. You get it? Okay, this video is... okay, let's watch this video and tell me what you think.
Ladies, let's be serious. Men are tired of the singlet and boxers on Val's Day. This year, spice it up a little on Galicious food kakra, perfume kakra, fill his fuel tank kakra, PS5 kakra. Enough of the hanky. Is your boyfriend a bobo dancer?
Well, that was a content. That was a content from an influencer in Ghana. It's a Ghanaian thing. You will know, you may not understand, but when you check there, the lady was talking about how our ladies in Ghana, they don't buy expensive gifts for their men, even on Vows Day. They will buy boxer shorts, singlets, and handkerchief. So she's saying that this year they should buy some other things, PS4, PS5, or something else. Or if not for anything, they should cook nice food using onga. Onga is a how do we call it? It's a seasoning cube. I mean, in Ghana, I don't know of the rest of Africa. But when you check the advert, it's a funny advert in Ghana. It's a sorry, not an advert, it's a content. It's a bit funny in Ghana, but underneath the comedy is somebody selling to us. That was just by the way. Okay. Then most of you are already mentioning influencer marketing. Now, those days we send money, we give money to businesses to advertise for us, or like media houses to advertise for us. Why? Because they have a lot of listeners, a lot of viewers, or a lot of readers. Now that is shifting to even human beings. So what happened? Individuals are having followers that are more than 1 million. Some followers are even more than that of whole listeners of a radio station. So if you are a business, will you send your advert to the radio station, the newspaper, or you will give it to that individual? So celebrities, or not just celebrities, influencers are not even celebrities. They can be ordinary people who are not too popular, who are not too known, but have a lot of following. So when it comes to Facebook, they have a lot of following. They are influencers. Even you can even have WhatsApp influencers. If you post something on your WhatsApp status, how many people see it? Maybe 100, 200, 300, 400. There may be somebody who will post something and a lot of people will see it, maybe 1 million followers. Hello? I'm teaching, can I call you back? I'm teaching, can I call you back? So there can be, sorry about that, there can be so many people, 1 million people watching somebody on Facebook. Sorry, on WhatsApp. Then we can say that person is an influencer, because we are hoping that that person will post something that a lot of people will see and it may influence them. And don't forget, these influencers, people like them. Why? Because they are influencers because of a reason. They are influencers because they've done something. Maybe they were creating funny things. People like them, and now they are now influencers. Or they were doing something nice that people like, and they were following them. And because of the number of followings they have, it's assumed they may have some influence. So that when you, I think my slide is messed up. So this is one influencer in Ghana. He's called Kalije. He has 2 million followers. That's him in a picture with our current president. He has 2 million. This is one individual having 2 million followers. 2 million followers. It tells you that what? If you give your advert to this person can post it, and then out of the 2 million, a good number of people will see the advert. They are influencers. Now, let me quickly explain this. There is also websites. As a business, organization, company, no matter how small, you must have a website. Even these days, individuals have websites. I have a website. And this is my website. When you have a website, there is a lot of information about you. A lot of information out there about your company, even if it's about your brand. Mariam, if I'm not mistaken, Mariam, did you take the bio you read before I started the presentation? Did I give it to you?
No, Doc. I said it online.
You set it online.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. So I'm setting myself online. Who is Martin Thompson in Ntem? So when you search for my name, this information comes. I think there was a time that even AI was, somebody told me that somebody wanted me to come and do some training or something, and they searched for my name online and AI wrote something. I'm surprised AI is not writing anything today. But when AI wrote that thing and I realized that a lot of what AI had written was from my website and my social media handles. So it tells you that if you have a good website for your organization and people are searching for your organization, they are going to see what? Information about your organization or your brand. And so we need to have website. It's just like having a shop. If you have a shop or an office, people can come there. And the good thing about website is that website doesn't sleep. 10 a.m., 12 a.m., 12 p.m., anytime somebody wants an information about you, when they go to your website, they will get it, you see. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is affiliate marketing. After this one, I think I'll take a break. I'll take questions then, and then we end, because if I continue the rest, there'll be a lot, and I know people may have questions. Affiliate marketing is not too different from influencer marketing. But affiliate, so influencer marketing, you can give your content to an influencer to post, and you pay him. He will either post your own content or use your products in a content to create publicity about your product or business. Now, when they post it, whether people buy or not, they have posted it. There is no proper KPI. You have paid them the money. It's just like radio stations. If they play the advert, they have played it. Whether people have bought it, people have not bought it, they have played it. Now, when it comes to affiliate marketing, there is a responsibility to ensure that you are not just posting or sharing, but you are getting results. So if you are a blogger, you have a blog, or you're an influencer, you have been doing videos and all that. A company can come to you and say, we know people watch your blog a lot, so we want you to promote our blog for us. But we will give you a link to put in your blog or to put in on your social media handle, so that people who want the product can click there and buy. Now, when they click and they buy, it will give you a commission. So if at the end of the month 100 people bought it, we will give you $100 times 100. It means that the more people buy, the more money you make. Do you get it? So it's like commission. So affiliate marketing is selling to get a commission. So influencers can do it. Bloggers do it. You must have a platform and you must have a lot of following. Then, so if you have heard of coupons, even betting, in Ghana here, we have a lot of coupons. So somebody will say, use promo code. If you want to buy this thing, use this as coupon and they will give you, you can buy it. Or you use this coupon, they will give you discounts. At the end of the day, once you are buying, they are making more money, because the more you buy, the more commission they make. Let me end it here and take questions if there are some. I think we have about 10 minutes. Mariam, please, I'm available for questions if there are some.
Okay, Doc. There are some. Okay. There's a comment. Someone says this class is a masterpiece. I am truly enjoying it. Okay. So someone is asking, so with so many influencers out there, which criteria do I use to select one? How do I approach them? And besides money, why should they agree to market for me? Like, how do I convince them to market for me? The person wants to know.
So there are a lot of influencers. There was a time we were doing digital marketing training, and we paid an influencer to promote it for us. We didn't get so much results. Now, if you are selling something, you must know which influencer to use. By the way, how many of you know Wedemaya? This is Africa, so let me ask. Wedemaya. I don't know how many of you know Wedemaya. He has been traveling across Africa. Okay, I can see some thumbs up. Is that for the fact that you know Wedemaya? He's a Ghanaian YouTube content creator. He has been traveling from place to place. Do we know him? Okay. Now, if I want to promote a cultural site, I want to promote a new hotel, I want to promote a very nice place, I will want to go for Wedemaya because those are the things he associates himself with. So if you want to select an influencer, look at the followings. There are some influencers, when you are selling something to their followers, they will not buy because they are different kind of people. There is an influencer you will give an event to promote, and they will get a lot of following. But the same influencer, if you give that person a betting advert, he will not get people. So you must know, who are my targets? Those who are following this young man or woman, who are they? Are they my targets? If yes, then you can go ahead and deal with that influencer. So you must choose them carefully. Most of them will take money. The only reason why they may not take money and do it for you is because maybe it doesn't align with their beliefs. So in Africa like this, we are not for homosexuality, gay or homosexuality, or how was the name? Is it homosexuals or gay? If I'm an influencer, and you are bringing me money to promote something like that, it's against my value and probably against the values of those who are following me. So I can say, no, I don't do that. A Muslim influencer, if there are any, Muslim influencer can say that I will not promote alcohol. I'm an influencer. You can bring me the money, but I will not take the money to promote alcohol because my faith is against that. So they may turn down your money based on what their own values, preferences, and all that. So that is one. Any other question? Okay, could you please give one more example of affiliate marketing? So affiliate marketing is where an influencer or a blogger or a media house, somebody has the following, and you are selling fridge. And you tell the influencer that, please help me promote my fridge. If anybody who will buy one fridge, I'll give you $200. But you ask yourself, how will you know that the person who bought the fridge is coming from me? Then I can say, okay, I'll give you a ticket or a coupon. If anybody brings that coupon to come and buy the fridge, it means that that person is coming from you. So I'll take it and mark it or count it as one. Or it is online. So I'll give you a code. Share the code with your followers. Anybody who enters this code to buy, it means the person is coming from you. So at the end of the month, we'll count and say, how many people use your coupon or your code to buy the fridge? Oh, they are 50. Okay. I promise you that I'll pay you $200 per one. So 50 times 200, and I give you your money. That is affiliate marketing. That one, the result is based on what? The end, based on sales or subscriptions or whatever the end goal is. And you are going to be paid based on the results. How do I start digital marketing as graduate in the field of journalism? Well, I was a journalism student. I don't know if you know. I completed Ghana Institute of Journalism. I am in digital marketing today. Anybody can actually do digital marketing. Once you are ready and you learn one or two things, you can do it. It doesn't matter I mean, the field you belong. If somebody wants to go into content creation, what advice will you be giving to the individual person to gain more experience? So most content creators end up becoming influencers. So some people look out for what do people want to watch? What do people want to make them happy? You are creating content for people to like. And so yes, you can be yourself, create what people will love, and then I'm sure you will make it. So what I would just say is that listen to your audience. You may create some content and people will say, oh no, this is not nice or something, but just have a niche. Now there are so many content creators out there, so you have to have a niche. Do you know some of them dress in a particular way? Even Nigeria, what's his name? Is it Blue Pen or what's the name? Most of them have a different way they dress. It's Pen something, I forgot his name. So some of them is a dressing that is their niche. You must have a niche, something, some clear area where people can know that okay, this is you. You get it. How can digital marketing include AI in? There's a lot of ways to include AI in digital marketing. It can be about the content. It can be about planning, strategy, and all that. And I think tomorrow we'll touch on them briefly. Okay. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, everyone. I pray that you come tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very hectic day for me, but it's for Red. We'll try and join and be part of it on time. Thank you. Marianne, please, you can take over.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you. And I know people have enjoyed the session due to the comments they've already dropped in the chat box. Please, if you've not filled out the form yet, we are dropping the link again. You have 5 minutes to fill the attendance form. And I would want you all to know that it will interest you to know that I am a student of Dr. Martin, IDMC. I am alumni. It's a great institution. So if you want to, after tomorrow's workshop, if you want to get more from IDMC, I believe Dr. Martin will drop their website link after tomorrow's section. And maybe due to Red, he may give you guys some discount for their paid courses in digital marketing, and you would enjoy the other courses they have. So thank you once again. And unfortunately, the slides cannot be shared, but the recording will be shared to you all, so you can watch again and learn more. Thank you all, and see you tomorrow. If you've not filled the form yet, please wait and fill out the form. Thank you. Doc, thank you. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hopefully tomorrow's section will end the way this one did, and we appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doc.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you all. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much.